Alright, so this question says the curve with equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c passes through the point 0, negative 35 and has a 0 gradient at the point 540. Find the values of a, b and c. Alright, so the first thing that I always recommend you do when doing an analysis type questions is you write out the key information that you know and of course highlight it. So let's go through and highlight the stuff first. Equation with the curve with the equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So therefore I'm going to write that out now. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c passes through the point 0, negative 35 goes through 0 and negative 35 and has a 0 gradient at the point 540. Zero gradient at 540. Therefore, dy on dx equals 0 at 540. And of course, if it has a 0 gradient at the point 540, it means it also passes through 540. Okay, so let's use that to find the values of a, b and c. Now, first of all, the easiest part for us to do is find c, because we know that it goes through the point 0, negative 35. So let's substitute that into the equation. So you get y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and we're going to use the point 0, negative 35. So let's substitute both of those values in. So y is negative 35, and x is 0. A times 0 squared plus b times 0 plus c. Therefore, when you get all of it, you get c is equal to negative 35, because your 0 squared times a is 0, plus b times 0 is 0, so you're just left with c equals negative 35. Okay, so now we've done that, we're just going to tick this to say we've used it. Alright, and we're going to go through and use the other information. So that is, we have a 0 gradient at the point 540. Alright, so that means we've got y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, because it's talking about gradient, it means that we need to find the gradient rule, that is dy on dx. So we're going to differentiate. Dy on dx is equal to 2ax plus b when we differentiate. Now, we know that at the point 540, the gradient is 0. So dy on dx equals 0 at 540. Okay, well, I know my x value is 5, and I know my dy on dx is equal to 0. So I can substitute dy on dx equals 0 and x equals 5 to come up with the first equation. So you get 0 equals 2 times a times 5 plus b. Right? And simplify now, so you get 0 equals 10a plus b. Right, so now I've found that, now I've used the information 0 gradient at 540. So I can also use the information goes through 540 up here. So we're going to substitute 540 into the original equation. So you got y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and we're going to say that because it goes through 540, we'll substitute in 540. So you get 540. Substitute those values in now. You get y is 40 and a is 5. So you get a times 5 squared plus b times 5 minus 35, because we found c before. Right, rearrange that, you end up getting, at the 35 you get 75 equals 25a plus 5b. Okay, let's go through now. We'll label these equations. Because we're trying to find a and b, we're going to basically have to do simultaneous equations. So we'll call this equation 1 and we'll call this equation 2. Alright, I'll just come up to the top part of the page now. And you have equation 1, 0 is equal to 10a plus b, and equation 2, 75 is equal to 25a plus 5b. Now, I like to always try and do the substitution method if I can. So we've got equation 1 here and equation 2. So if I've got 0 is equal to 10a plus b, I can actually rearrange that and find b in terms of a. So we actually get b is equal to negative 10a when I move the 10a over the other side. And we can call that equation 3. Alright, now if I know b in terms of a, I can actually substitute negative 10a for anywhere that I see a b. So I'm actually going to put equation 3 into equation 2. Alright, so let's have a look at that. We're going to go 75 is equal to 25a plus 5b. Right, now instead of writing b, I can write negative 10a because I found that b is equal to negative 10a up here. Right, so substitute b equals negative 10a, so you get 75 is equal to 25a plus 5 times negative 10a, because instead of writing b, I wrote negative 10a. Alright, let's go through and simplify that now. 75 is equal to 25a minus 50a. Alright, and 75 is equal to negative 25a, therefore a is equal to negative 3. I'm going to go now and use a equals negative 3 to find out b. Well, I can substitute that into equation 3. So I get b is equal to negative 10a, therefore b is equal to negative 10 times negative 3, and negative 10 times negative 3 gets you 30, therefore y is equal to negative 3x squared plus 30x minus 35 with our a, b and c values in.